sure? It was a present.
Sweets for the sweet. I'm not allowed them anyway.
If this guy's as bad as you guys say he is, surely we should warn Kirsty.
Yeah, we've tried. But if she's into that sort of thing, then...
Why don't you come and work for me?
Do you think I could?
There are rewards. I mean, the salary's not to be sneezed at. Lots of travel involved.
If an opportunity like this comes along, you've just got to grab it.
So you'll do it?
I might.
So, do we have a deal?
I'd have to sort out a few things first.
You've enjoyed working with me, haven't you?
Yes, but...
Well, imagine how much better it'll be in your own little office.
When we travel together to conferences, well, we'd have to have separate rooms. I'd like to make that quite clear.
Well, I don't see why. Oh, you mean for appearances?
No. What I meant...
You're still hard at it, Noel. Hope you're getting some rest.
Oh, yes. No, Kirsty's been doing all the work. I've just been lying back and enjoying it.
I'd better see about your car.
Righto. Yeah, we'll talk again about that merger tomorrow.
Kirsty. Thanks. So, Dr. Warner tells me you're leaving this evening. Thought I'd better pop in, say goodbye, see everything's okay.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you did. I've been making a few notes on expenditure.
Ah, the new laser equipment.
Sit down. Now, it seems you're using the most expensive brand of disposable gloves on the market.
You don't give much away, do you?
Sorry?
How come you never mentioned you had any kids? Mind you, I suppose I should have known the way you get on so well with Andrew.
What have you heard?
Oh, only that there are 3.
3. They're multiplying. I'm turning into a one-man population explosion.
I'm not with you.
Well, there are only 2 last I heard, by 2 different women who apparently run off to Australia to live with each other.
So what is the story?
There is no story. There are no kids.
Is this like a joke?
Well, it's gone beyond a joke. You know, I don't mind people thinking I've got kids, but I do mind them thinking I'd abandoned them.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you don't have to pay maintenance.
This isn't your idea of a practical joke, is it?
No, absolutely not. I swear.
I don't get it. Why would anyone want to spread a story around like that about you?
Hello, dear.
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Oh, trying to find a bit of posse in the sun.
Didn't you hear what Meredith said about lifting heavy objects?
Oh, they're not heavy.
You want to land yourself back in hospital. I brought you some lunch.
I've already got a pie from the dairy.
A pie? Do you call that healthy eating?
Yep.
Do you think those doctors talk just for the sake of talking? Healthy food, you said, and plenty of fluids. Not too much of that. Here. And make sure all that's gone by the time I get home.
For goodness sake, woman, leave off.
I only want you to get better. How was your morning?
Oh, not too bad. Had a bit of a lie and read the paper. Then I got bored. So I started cleaning out the shed.
Oh, Tom.
Well, I've been meaning to do it for years.
What do I have to do to make you see sense? Oh, I better be getting back.
You don't want to be late.
If it gets chilly, there's a blanket on the couch. But don't stay outside if it's too cold.
Yes, dear.
I'll ring every hour and check how you're going. Oh, and Deirdre might call by later, see how you are.
Oh, spare me, not the Gestapo.
And remember, don't go near the shed.
What a total sleaze. Maybe you didn't think positively enough, or take control of your destiny.
I did everything the book said. I keep saying to myself, this is my life, what I want I will get.
And you tried visualization?
Trouble was, so did Sturgis. He kept visualising me without any clothes on.
Gross.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Stuart.
Hey, Gina. Kirsty. So, have we, clinched the deal with Mr. Big Business yet?
You were right. He's a total scumbag.
Gina?
He even tried to trick Kirsty into a dirty
He
weekend.
didn't try to trick me, he asked me.
Well, I hope you told him where to get off.
Stuart, you don't understand. The job is still worth thinking about.
You can't still be considering it.
Let's just say I have a few more options to discuss with Mrs. Sturgis.
Want to share your play lunch with me?
You don't mind being bored?
Bored? Thought you'd entertain me. Go on. Dazzle me with your fun and frivolity.
Sorry, I'm fresh out today.
Hey, what happened to the fun, crazy guy I met?
Even fun, crazy guys have their serious time.
Oh, I see. The pain behind the clown's face, eh?
Some other time, eh?
Hey, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just in a silly mood. So what is it? Financial? Romantic? Or is it just plain old cosmic angst?
Romantic, I guess.
Oh, the worst. I know how you feel. I just broke up with someone. That's why I came home, really. To lick my wounds in private.
They seem to be healing nicely.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, you obviously gotten over the worst of it.
Why do you say that?
You found somebody else.
What's somebody else?
Hone?
Hone? Where did you get that idea?
You and him, you went away together.
Hey, that's right. We took Andrew fishing on the weekend.
So you're not going out with each other?
No.
All right then. Great. Want a sandwich?
Sure.
Yeah, try.
Well, I think it's time you came inside, love. It's really cold out there now. Well, what have you been doing then?
I knew there was something I meant to ask you this morning. Does Michael know what time dinner is tonight? I've made a date. He's not planning on coming straight from work, is he?
I couldn't say.
Well, it doesn't need fixing, really. Oh, look, now you're being deliberately provocative.
The fact is, it's all over. We've broken up.
Finish that salad.
Oh, good. What about dinner?
And what about the...
No, I mean, that's awful about breaking up, but what shall I do about dinner? Would he want to come? Do you still want him there?
It doesn't worry me. I really don't care either way. But you'll have to talk to him yourself. I don't think it should be left to me.
Fine.
Where did you get the dumb idea that Hone was going out with Sierra?
Beats me. Doesn't matter now anyway.
Oh, well, maybe not to you, but do you have any idea what you started? It's totally out of hand. At last count, he had 3 children, 2 of them half Chinese.
I haven't heard that one.
Look, it's not funny. The poor guy thinks someone has a serious vendetta against him, and he's not too pleased about what it's doing to his reputation either.
Figure, mate. It was your idea to begin with.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you were going to spread such a malicious rumor, or that Hone was the victim.
What has that got to do with anything?
Everything. Look, if it doesn't matter to you anymore, the least you can do is put Hone's mind at rest. Let him know no one's out to get him.
Yeah, I guess I should.
Yeah, you bet you should. He thinks somebody really hates him. He can't sleep at night.
Really?
Really, yeah, and he thinks everybody at the clinic is talking about him behind his back, whether they are or not.
It's got that bad?
Absolutely.
Exactly how mad is he?
So who dumped who?
I don't know.
I bet he did, and on her birthday.
Do you think it's too late to cancel dinner?
He won't come now, surely. He wouldn't dare. Anyway, why should Carrie miss out? She probably needs our support.
I guess so. It's short notice to get anyone else. Do you know anyone?
Should we still get her a present? I mean, now that Marj has given up?
No, she didn't want any fuss. She didn't even want the dinner, but of course I had to go and talk her into it.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it's not going to be that bad.
Oh, why do I do this to myself? I hate dinner parties. I can't cook. Must be pure masochism.
I'll lend a hand.
How are you with roasts? I bought a leg of lamb, but I haven't got the slightest idea how to go about cooking it.
Me neither.
Roast lamb. It is most definitely my favorite.
Not after I've finished with it.
What's the special occasion?
Nothing special, just a sedate dinner at home.
Very sedate, probably.
Sounds cozy.
Would you like to come?
I wouldn't want to butt in.
No, it'd be fine. You'd be just what we need to liven things up.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Meredith.
Right, I better go and sort out that other problem.
Don't be such a pessimist. It'll work out.
Oh, hey, what time?
8.
Dr. Warner, please contact reception. Dr. Warner?
Hone.
Have I done something funny?
No, I just often think about, what a great sense of humor you've got.
You haven't hit my car.
No, come on, nothing like that. Or sort of. You're gonna kick yourself, mate. You know these rumors about the illegitimate kids? Oh, I really had you going, didn't I? Huh? Almost everybody fell for it. Unbelievable, eh?
Carrie tells me that you and she, well, that you weren't.
That's right.
So, of course, I'll understand if you don't want to come to dinner.
Yes, it might be a bit awkward.
But if you did want to come, you'd be more than welcome.
That's very kind, but I suspect Carrie'd find it a bit uncomfortable, so...
Well, actually, she said she didn't mind.
Oh.
That is, she said it was up to you.
Well, the decision was mutual, more or less. And we do have to go on working together, so I suppose there's no need to spoil your plans.
So you'll come then?
Why not? 8, was it?
Right, 8.
Oh, hi, Stuart. What brings you in here?
I was supposed to give these back to Nick.
Thanks, Jenny. Hi.
I'm surprised you didn't catch up with him at the coffee shop. He's usually there after school, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he was, but I forgot.
Other things on your mind, perhaps?
Yeah.
Would it help to talk about it?
Maybe. See, there's this girl I know, right, and she's getting herself into a real bad scene, and I've tried to warn her, but she won't listen.
You always seem to be rescuing damsels in distress, don't you?
Yeah.
What sort of bad scene?
Well, see, there's this guy, right, and he's a real creep. And she was supposed to be working for him temporarily, but now he wants her to work for him full-time, and he's going to give her heaps of money, but he wants heaps in return, if you know what I mean.
Ah, this wouldn't be Kirsty.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame you for being concerned.
Well, maybe you should, you know, have a word to her. I mean, she'd listen to someone like you.
No, I think she'd take a lot more notice of you.
No. I mean, I've tried to warn her and she's not going to listen.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't be judgmental. Just don't try and tell her what to do. Just tell her how you feel about it.
You think so?
It's worth a try. I'm sure she values your opinion.
Don't know about that.
Well, I think she's very lucky to have a friend like you who cares enough to be concerned.
The phone rings and rings and no one's answering.
Maybe he's gone to the shop.
He knows he mustn't leave the house. What if he had a fall or strained himself lifting something?
I don't think that's really likely.
Nobody's answering Deirdre's phone either. I'd go and check on him if I could leave here, but I can't leave until Kirsty comes back, and she's very late.
Perhaps he's sleeping, Marj.
No, I'm sure there's something wrong. Oh, Sam? Sam?
What's up?
You busy at the moment?
I got a couple of pickups later.
You'd have time to go over and check on Tom then, would you?
I guess. Why?
Well, he's not answering my calls.
That's so unusual.
Oh, please, Sam, it's not a laughing matter.
Okay, fine.
Have you made a decision?
I'm still thinking about it.
His office is miles away, isn't it? I mean, I'd never get to see him.
I suppose not.
I'd miss you.
Really?
Well, when you're working in the clinic, you know, I can get to see you every day.
You're not just saying that because you...
I'm saying it because I care about you.
Oh, Kirsty, I just think I better warn you. Marj is having a fit about you being late back. Hi, Stuart.
I better go.
Wait, you don't want to take the job, okay? Wouldn't you rather make it on your own ability?
I want to talk it through a bit more. Maybe if you're not doing anything, you come over to my place tonight.
Okay.
Good. Anytime. Thanks.
Tom! Oh! Gary, Sam, what are you doing here?
Marj sent me. She seems to think you're lying around on the floor unconscious or something.
Oh, that'd be right. She loves disasters. That's why she works at the clinic, you know.
Tom, she's been trying to ring through all afternoon.
Tell me about it. I came down here for a bit of peace and quiet. If it's not the telephone, it's the old biddy from next door. I think Marj has got a train to spy on me.
Well, at least you're not lonely.
I'd rather spend 10 years alone on a desert island than 10 minutes with Deirdre from next door, mate.
Yoo-hoo! Tom!
Oh, speak of the devil.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine, Deirdre. Everything's fine.
Thank God. I only just popped down to the shops and we can imagine what I thought when I saw the ambulance in the drive.
Well, Sam's my workmate. He just popped in for a chat.
Actually, I'd better get back to work.
Sam.
Tom, you should be taking it easy. Now come on upstairs and I'll make us a nice cuppa.
God.
Good boy.
Statues everywhere that sort of celebrate.
Hi, Steve.
I bought a bit of rough red. I hope you don't mind. It's just I'm a bit skint at the moment.
Thank you.
I thought you said this was casual.
It is.
Mills?
Hey, Steve. Hi.
What's the special occasion?
Well, actually, you see, it's Carrie's...
Absolutely not.
I see. It's just that I feel a little bit sort of
Stupid?
underdressed.
You look fine, Steve.
Well, thank you. You look fine too.
Oh, you're such a smooth talker.
So, hey, what are we drinking to?
Yeah, I suppose somebody should propose a toast.
No, there's no need for that.
Well, it's no secret, Carrie. I don't know why you're so sensitive.
I see. That's what this is all about. Well, hey, congratulations, guys. I think it's about time you guys got together. To Carrie and to Michael. To Miss Bernard.
Shut up, Steve.
He wasn't to know.
No, what?
I better go and check on dinner. I'll give you a hand.
What did I say?
God, you're a moron, Mills.
What did I say?
Unbelievable.
I take it all back. I don't think tonight's going to be so sedate after all. It won't be much longer, I hope.
You know, I think it's a real pity that doctors don't associate with nurses a lot more. There tends to be this us and them attitude, don't you think?
Well, Steve, it's more us and you.
There still seem to be a lot of nurses marrying doctors. I almost did myself till I came to my senses.
Hey, you don't want to disillusion anyone.
Sarah, I was talking to Noel Sturgis today about the new laser equipment.
Oh.
Yeah.
That old buzzard, I tell you what, I'd be glad to see the back of him. Talk about demanding.
He's the major investor in the clinic, and I think he's entitled to the best.
Yeah, Mike. Does that mean he can run around the clinic disrupting things, insulting the nurses?
That's an exaggeration.
Yeah, well, he's totally obnoxious, eh, Meredith?
I didn't really...
Well, I heard you got your own back on him, Steve.
What do you mean?
The old bedpan in the freezer trick. Not one of your better jokes, Steve, but...
You what?
The old sod deserved it and you know it. Wished I'd thought of it myself.
Oh, I thought I'd missed you.
No, I waited to say goodbye.
Good girl. Now, I presume you'll have to give several weeks' notice, so why don't you pop in and see me next week and let me know when you can start.
Actually, I've decided the job's not quite what I'm after.
Oh, I see. More money, is it? Or do you want to look at some alternative package?
It's not the money.
Well, might be able to swing you a company car. What do you fancy?
I'm not interested in any of that. I don't want the job. I'd rather make it on my own ability.
What ability? I mean, I haven't had a chance to find out yet.
And you're not going to either.
Oh, suit yourself. But the country's full of horny typists. You'd be a fool to miss up a chance to get ahead of the rest.
I'm sure I'd be able to do that without doing anything I'd regret.
So, you just wanted to find out what you're worth, eh? And now you're disappointed. Well, don't come on all high and mighty with me because the price wasn't high enough.
I'm sorry you see it that way. I assure you I was never interested in anything but a professional relationship.
Hi, Marj. Any idea where Stuart is?
Well, he's not here. Have you tried home?
Yeah, phoned, but there was no answer.
Well, I think he was going out. But maybe he's left already.
Bummer. Know where he went?
Well, I think he was supposed to be going out with you.
No, not me. Brady was my last chance. Have to go home with Mum now, I guess.
Sorry.
Come on, woman, you've got a home to go to, you know.
I was just phoning you. What are you doing here?
Oh, I thought I'd pick you up. So you're waiting for the bus.
But you're not supposed to be driving.
Oh, rubbish. I'm not an invalid. What difference is it if I'm sitting in an armchair or in the car? It's not like I'll strain anything driving.
You're supposed to be roisting.
Oh, I have been. I'm going crazy with nothing to do. I have to have something to keep me busy.
That's fine. As long as it's not heavy work.
Oh, you think stirring tea's heavy work. I know my limits.
Oh, well, I don't think you do. and that's part of the problem. Look, I'll tell you what. If you want to keep busy, I'll decide what's going to keep you busy.
Oh, Marj.
Look, it's either that or I take a week off work to keep an eye on you.
Make yourselves comfortable. I'll organise coffee.
Carrie. I think she's feeling a little neglected, Mike.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, you have been paying a bit of attention to Sarah, you know?
Don't be a dork, Steve.
Grow a sense of humour, honey.
I think you're a little behind the times, Steve.
Oh, look, if you're angry with me, don't take it out on Steve.
Just trying to set him straight.
Well, I tried to do that before, but you shut me up.
Fine. Tell the world.
Dr. McKenna and I are no longer involved.
Mercifully.
You could have warned me.
You would have found another way to make an idiot of yourself.
I know you didn't want any fuss, but I couldn't help myself. Happy birthday.
I dreamed about some rich guy coming into the clinic and sweeping me off. Like I'm Pretty Woman, you know. I figured Sturgis's job was probably the closest I was ever going to get.
I'm sure you'll find something else.
You think so?
Sure. I knew you couldn't work for a guy like that anyway.
I'm glad you cared enough to try and stop me. I wasn't sure you did.
Of course I did.
What's wrong?
I really like you, Kirsty, but
But what?
this just isn't right, okay? I'm sorry.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems I think the change is what I need.